But hey, man, I'm good on this battle. Time is of the essence, and it's time. I don't know why I laugh so bad, yo. Yo, because Mook 30 the shit out of Tay-Rock, so I'm sorry. Like,
No, the fuck he didn't, bro. What the fuck is you talking about?
Mook 30 the shit out of Tay-Rock. And with
Oh
that being
boy, here
said,
we go with the bullshit. Here we
we
go
about
with
to
the
You
chop
said
chop.
bullshit.
stupid stuff to us.
Hold up. Save y'all. Say that, because let me stop this.
URL.
Yeah, fuck the intro, man. Just get to it.
Recording right now. Coming back in. Full screen. Oh, fuck. I forgot to change my picture again. Oh, hurry up. Alright, this my picture.
Bye, Daddy. Bye.
Oh, see, he about to leave, man. Alright, we about to have this up. Why you ain't say bye? They said bye. I ain't hear you say. I ain't say. Yo, don't play him. I ain't hear you say bye back. I ain't hear you say I love you. I love y'all. He gonna egg him. Don't egg. Don't, what you doing? Say nah. I ain't starting this one off, man. I pretty much said it, man. I don't gotta
I'll start.
plead.
I'll
The
start
the
this shit.
loser the loser gotta speak up for the person that lost.
I'm,
Nothing in
I'm
there.
gonna start it off like that. Start it off like this. You recording?
Oh, that's lemonade.
Go away.
Okay, Daddy.
Choreographing. I guess we about to just start, man. We can technically start. Let me get to the notes. I don't even think I got notes. Everything in my head.
Let me start it off though. I want to start with
By
the
all
line.
means.
It's what it's saying. Let me know when it's recording.
Oh no, we been recording, yeah. As soon as I change my background, I'm recording. My bad. Ready.
Oh, you ain't never say that.
Yeah, my bad. We Gucci.
Okay. Everybody here?
Okay.
I set it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Word. I want to start the convo. He ain't here.
I was doing it again too, because I was talking too much, man. Nobody was telling me I had to listen out. I heard Blunt trying to talk.
You ain't see. Oh, you gonna go back and see. You gonna see when I laid down because you was talking too much. I
Damn, man.
literally laid down because you was talking. I literally. You gonna see.
I saw you lay it down, but I ain't see when you laid down though. Damn.
I laid down. I'm just like
Say something, man. Man.
like me therapy and shit. Me. I lay on the couch. Oh,
Girl, if you go ahead and stop asking ridiculous questions like that.
Oh, you are.
Not really.
Okay, Daddy.
That's funny. Tay-Rock got smoked. Tay-Rock got. That's crazy. Man, I don't care, man. Tay-Rock was rambling, man. I'm ready to talk about this shit, man. Tay-Rock was rambling. I thought his first, man, I'm sorry. I thought his first one was his best, but I don't know. He was losing me after that, after the beginning of that first, after he apologized and talking about no excuses. That shit he lost me after that first. And then he just started rambling. Like, Mook, every round was attacking his ass. Mook had some shit in there that went over my head, though. Like, he had some, I mean, when he was changing his accent, it was all right, but he had some in there. But Tay-Rock had a lot of ass lines. Like, I ain't write down all of them. What Tay-Rock say? That shit was so unbearable. Unbearable. Like, well, come on, Tay-Rock. You talking about he brought up the hippopotamus shit? Tay-Rock was ass in that shit. The best thing about that battle, though, was the outfits. I like the outfits. Like, y'all ain't peeped the all white. That was fire. How he had all white against that. That was fire. I like that. I noticed that by the third. I ain't even noticed that, by the way. I noticed that shit by the third. And I'm like, oh, okay, I see. I like that. Like, that shit was hot, though. But Tay-Rock got smoked. And anybody's talking about he won a round. His second round was not his best round. His second round ain't even... People talking about Mook third round was his best round. Like, I don't know.
The only thing,
It
the only
was,
thing I
nigga. What you talking about?
like
That shit was
said
too
something
obvious,
about,
yo.
only thing I like that Tay Rock said, he said, hold on. The nigga said, what the fuck he said?
The
He
nigga,
said,
you
you
just
gonna
said the
end up,
only thing that you like that Tay-Rock said. Damn.
he said, you gonna end up like Kane in that movie. Alina, that was hard to me. I like that line Rock said, but like I feel like, you know,
Oh, I missed that one.
I feel like everybody gonna say Rock won, da 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 da. Like, but Mook won.
What Tay-Rock say? Say that line again?
Good.
Can you tell me that line again? I missed it. You tell me that line again, Ghost? My bad. You said like Lena or something. I ain't hear the whole thing.
Like Alina cousin.
That was it.
Man, I said it, man. I don't like repeating myself, man.
I missed it. I literally didn't hear it though. So all right, go ahead. Then. I didn't hear it. That shit
I
probably was
said it.
ass. But all right, you said that's the only thing you liked though. That nigga had some other shit that was like, what you say? One farm murders man. He's manslaughter. Like it will be premeditated. Like what? Like what do you mean? Like the only time it's premeditated is like voluntary. Like that line was just ass to me. Like he had a lot of them. I only wrote down two. I couldn't keep writing down all his ass lines. He had lines that just wasn't for Mook. He had a bunch of just lines he could just say in against somebody like on the street or something. And
That
the
nigga,
whole shit was ass, bro.
that wasn't believable.
The
Well,
shit was
because he took the
ass.
personals out of battle rap.
What personals he had?
He ain't used none.
Cause he ain't got none to use.
He ain't has to. Fuck.
He
Nobody want to hear that personal shit no more.
and
Don't
that
nobody give a fuck about nobody's personal life. Like,
I
who
give you
the
that.
fuck cares?
That was
Like,
one thing
that
that
whole
made this battle
that
good.
whole training scheme, like that whole training scheme Mook had in the third, yeah, he got it off the way he did it. But who the fuck cares? Like,
Nah, you right.
who?
But that's true though. I didn't the whole like everything they had like they were talking about. I really didn't care about it. But the way Mook was wording it, it just made me like it was
Yeah,
just too
like
fire. Like
the
he
shit
was
was
killing that shit.
the way Mook did it. That shit was
Yeah.
smooth. It was clever. You feel what I'm saying? But who the fuck cares that you dropped the training name and then you done threw Goods, Miss Hustle, and Official, and that like all that over some battle rap shit? Come on, bro. Who the fuck care about that?
Not even that. The bridge shit too. Like I ain't even care
Like,
about what really
not
happened with
even
the bridge, the
the
fight and
brand
all that
shit
either.
because
But we
not even
saw
the
what
brand
happened.
shit. We expected that. We expected that
We
part.
expected
You
that,
feel what I'm
yeah.
saying? And we expected Mook to bring up the training. You feel what I'm saying? But all of that sending videos to official, name dropping Goods, then who gives a fuck? Like, I ain't saying that take points away from your round, but who cares? What
I
the fuck
mean,
the nigga do off stage? Like, I don't, to be
yeah,
honest.
them wasn't
And none
standouts,
of
so
that
they
shit
kind of
you
did
just
too.
doing putting money in my pocket. Like, I don't give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like, nah, man, I want to say Mook came and gave a hell of a performance. I'll give him that. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't saying that he was trash no round or, nah, man, he took a round off or none of the sort. You feel me? Mook came and gave a hell of a performance every round. I say that was a 2-1 either way. I don't feel like nobody got 30. Either way, whoever said whichever one
What
don't really
rounds?
matter to
What
me. But it
rounds?
was dope though.
What rounds? You gotta have the rounds for this one. What rounds?
I
Either way.
mean, the third automatically honestly goes to Mook. That third was too crazy. Like, you
So
feel what
why
I'm
the
saying?
first and the second though?
Rock second was
Rock second was garbage pail.
right. You feel me? Like, I feel like the
Let's
first
pray
is
for a
very
minute.
debatable. It comes down to the first. However
I
you
kill him
feel,
in the first, second,
whoever
and
you
third.
feel as though won the first is how you feel like who won the battle.
Rock could have kept all that shit in the second. That
Like,
shit was
like,
ass.
hold up. I got notes for this one. Hold on. The only thing Mook said in the first fucking round that I fuck with was that Rock World get bagged. I like that line.
Yeah, that whole scheme. It was a whole scheme. It was a whole
The
scheme.
the fitted cap for the new era. I like that.
We heard that a million
the
times
fitted
though.
for the new era, all caps. I like that line. I like that. I
We
like
heard
where
that
he
a
was
million
going with
times from
that.
people. But yeah.
You feel me? What else? Hold on, because I got more from Mook in that first.
Mook probably
In the
had like
first, what was it?
a handful of bars that wasn't about Rock. Rock, on the other hand, he had a million bars that wasn't about Mook. The shit was just complete opposites. He ain't run nothing back
No,
either.
I'm still going through my little bars. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Nah, man, Mook had the haul off. Fast as a cup drop. I thought that was clever. You feel me? That was slick. Like, you feel me? That Caribbean getting his chicken jerk. I like that from Mook. That was the first round. Know what I mean? His first round was dope, but those was the little points that stood out to me in his first. Like, but I ain't saying his first was corny. Like, his first was dope, but those was the key points I liked the Mook in the first. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first round was debatable to me.
I said that at the
The
beginning
third,
too.
Mook got the third. The second, I feel like Rock got off in the second.
But then by the time when the second was going over, I'm like, man, that first, I feel like, because he lost me after that, after Rock at first. Rock said, he's like, there's no excuse.
That nigga Rock told Mook, I'd rather be a God tier battle rapper than a low tier industry nigga. That's all fact. Mook a low tier industry nigga.
Hey yo, turn your phones to the side. I forgot to tell you last time. Turn your phone to the side too, Ghost. It could be long screen on the camera. Nah, he did tell him that, but that's not even true. He not even like an industry nigga. Who look at Mook as an industry nigga? That was ass. That was a
He
reach.
had 2 fucking deals. What you mean?
Oh, see, look, I don't even care about them deals. That's why.
He was signed with Rough Riders, that tank, and he was signed with Busta. Busta dropped a new album. Mook ain't even the feature.
I didn't even know he was signed with Busta. The Rough Rider one I knew. I didn't know about the Busta one.
Yeah, like, but that don't take away from Mook in this battle though, because Mook definitely was fire. I'm still not gonna let that one die. Mook definitely was dope. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That was a Mook I'd rather watch again. Like, you feel me? And that Mook third round, that Mook third round compete with his third round versus Sirius Jones. I feel like his first round versus Young Hot. I feel like, you feel what I'm saying?
I gotta look at this Young Hot dude I keep talking about.
Fire, like, but
I gotta watch that Young Hot dude you talking about. Man, Blunt, you want some bullshit. Mook 30 TAY. There's nothing else to it.
You stupid.
You want some bullshit. Talking about 2-1 either way.
Even if you felt like Mook won, cool. But it wasn't no 30.
You ain't telling me the round though. That first was clear. The second was clear as day. And the third, we always do nighttime.
If you feel as though Mook won, it comes down between that first and the second. And Mook lost the second, and he won the third.
He won the second.
The first is debatable.
The best thing Rock said in that second was and that was ass. The praying shit. When he started praying. That was the best thing he did. That was the best thing he did. Because the only reason why that was the best thing he did, because that sounded like he was about to start rapping like one of his songs that's hot. And Rock got some high music. I only heard one Rock song anyway that I like. I'm not that I only heard one Rock song ever. And there was some shit they played in the beginning of one of the events.
What Mook song have you heard?
His music.
You said what about his music?
I said that's the only song you can hear the nigga's music.
Yeah. I ain't hear no Mook song. That's why I don't remember. That's why I'm like the Rough Rider shit. I'm like, yeah, I forgot about that shit.
Don't bring that up then.
He sung to about that whole battle.
You want to talk about you only heard one Rock song. You ain't even heard a Mook song.
I ain't trying to hear no Mook song though. That's a point. That's a good point. I don't want to hear no Mook song. I'm just glad I ain't go against Mook, man. I was on the fence too, yo. I was on the fence. I wasn't sure. I'm like, Rock been here. Rock been putting on. He been doing this thing. How can I go against TAY? But I'm like, it's Mook though. Like, Mook gonna be like, he's just gonna be better. Like, and it just clearly was. It clearly was.
He's just doper than that nigga, bro. He
really was like all the way around. Nah. What did he say? He had a crack. He had a crack rock scheme, a fire scheme, a boat scheme. The boat scheme was what he was talking about. He was talking about how like he just for some reason he was talking about his music in that scheme. He was like his downloads be rolling and he get this and that in a row. Oh, now we got even 10 minutes left in the stream. All right, cool. So the
Like,
Zoom just told me we got
nigga,
10 minutes left.
listen, I paid for a fucking title subscription. I have not seen MURDA Mook up there, not once.
You got that, man. That's all you got. I
No,
ain't
I
like the
don't.
cave shit. I ain't like the cave shit because I waited in there like all them leaving cave. I ain't like Tay-Rock explanation for that shit either. That was weak. But he was talking about like everybody left and like he said it's just me here standing here and then he transitioned that into another bar that was real random. He was rambling, bro. He was rambling the whole time. I don't even care if none of the shit Mook was saying was true.
Yo,
That shit was just all way better.
everybody left the cave.
That's how Mook made it seem. And then Rock had it long. He said something about it. He said something about it where he was like he was standing here. He said he the one standing here. Mook said Chess, you distance yourself. And he said something about whoever else. And then he said to Ab, he was like when Ab leaves, and that's where he went on the Ray John Cox shit. I mean I don't know. I guess so. I guess. I don't know. It's just all that shit. That's what like what Blunt said. That's like the only thing I agree with what Blunt said. Like, and with the music shit. That's the only angles he had. Like, and nobody didn't really care about none of that. I ain't care about none of that shit. It's just his
Like,
performance,
the nigga,
his material was better.
It seemed like the nigga Tay-Rock was counterwriting the whole battle. So I don't know how the fuck y'all got this motherfucking scorecard the way y'all got it. Y'all niggas is tripping.
It sound like Mook was doing the same
But
thing. But at the same time, it really don't seem like Mook was coming back at what he was saying because
no, Mook was starting the shit.
yeah, that's what I'm saying because you can't come back at what Rock was saying. Rock was giving him bars from a song like. Every other bar was about like something that you could use against anybody. Mook was really
Every end
digging
of
into
Rock
him,
round was about guns. I swear to God, like
and it
just
had nothing to do with Mook
Yeah, it definitely was.
or Blade. He had mad Blade lines,
But that's what got him there. Y'all want to take points away from that now?
and that's the fan fault. The fans got niggas complacent and feeling like you just just keep bringing that, keep doing that, or say that, save your Blade shit for people like Mook. Like what? No, just bring your best shit, and that just wasn't it, man. And I'm mad he really did dress up like Dracula because he fucked up his Dracula image. The last Dracula was way better than this Dracula. He went against Daylight. That one was way better than this. Way better. He talking about something. I don't know.
That nigga said,
That shit was
that nigga
ass, bro.
said, you done took the
I feel like
words
this
of
whole
20 years
Dracula image is
vampires
bad.
and
Like,
ruined this rap.
I feel like every time Tay-Rock, every time he played his Dracula role, he lose every time.
But that's the whole thing that about Daylight though. That's the whole thing. That Daylight was flipping the shit out of Rock name. Like that's what that
Man,
whole
Mook
battle was
was
about.
killing this nigga. He's like, look at this nigga. You got this fucking shit in your eyes. This the face of this shit. Is this your king? Like, even disrespecting him. Like,
But that was like in
And that
between rounds.
round was crazy.
Yeah.
talking
I
about
like
this
the
the face of
outfit though. I
Come
like
on,
that
man.
outfit. That outfit was fire with the do-rag. That was fire. I fuck with that.
Talking about with the do-rag. He had his shit tied up like 50 Cent and get rich. Man, come on, bro.
He had a Dracula outfit on with a do-rag. That was
With a
fire to me.
do-rag.
That was
With them
fire.
stupid ass contacts.
The red contact was fire too. I fucked with it. His material wasn't better than Mook's. The door breaking open again. All right, we got 6 more minutes on the Zoom. I did have
He
more.
said, you done sold your soul to so-and-so. Sold your soul to
There
this
we go.
platform. Now you can't. Now you stuck and now you can't go unless you going broke.
Because it's connected to the computer. That's why.
Damn, how you say that? Hope you know you hoeing, ho. No, you don't.
No, you don't. Because you know everything was funny. What happened in the battle? What he said? He said they escaped the civilization. They figured out they ain't gotta stick to Rock to get
Man,
them to
that
get.
nigga Rock told Mook, my expert opinion, you shouldn't be having shits and giggles with a nigga that pistol whipped you. Nigga,
That was
shut the
crazy.
fuck up.
I don't
Fuck is
know.
y'all
I don't
talking
know.
about?
I don't know what that was
And
about.
that
I ain't
was
know
in the
nothing
script.
about that.
Fuck is
I ain't know
y'all
nothing
talking?
about
Man,
that.
I got put some respect on my nigga name. Like, y'all bugging.
Yeah, I'm glad you cut me off for that one. That was just a fire scheme. His schemes was just fire. Like that was that Jamaican scheme. That scheme was alright.
But everybody left the cave though.
So what? That nigga told Mook, you softer than the shit. That nigga said you softer than the shit that That nigga, wait, hold on. Let me see what my notes
Mook
say.
might have been reaching though.
I
Hey, yo.
helped you with that line. He said you softer than the softer when you washing your clothes with some
And
shit
that was
like that.
ass. That was
Yeah,
ass.
And
that
that
shit
shit
was
was
fire.
soft. That
That
shit was
was
weak.
ass. That was ass.
That
Look.
shit was
I'll
dope.
give you this though. Mook said this though. Mook was like, Rock, you gonna respect me, boy. And with all these foul lines, I'm trying to get an extra point. He said that to him.
Yeah, that was fire. That was fire.
But that I mean, but that kind of means something. Like I feel like he was kind of like he might have been reaching with some of that shit he was saying. But his rhymes is better. That boy like stood out
First
to
of
That
me
all,
nigga
too.
the
rock
most
told
powerful,
that nigga rock
the
told
best
Mook.
scheme was the bridge scheme when he was like, "Fuck you and your mom's a bitch." I liked it that one. That shit was deep.
And he was like, "Oh, that don't mean nothing to you." He was like, "Oh,
That
cause your
don't mean
mom's still
nothing to
here."
you.
But even if
That
your
nigga
mom's
rock
still here,
told Mook.
even if your
That
mom's
nigga
still
rock
here,
told
that the
Mook.
battle should have been over. But hey,
That
man,
nigga rock told Mook that you then slap you. I got bipolar hands. What? Mook? Fuck out of here. Mook what? Saying no shit like that.
that was actually I heard that line too. That was actually the best line Rock said. Actually, I'm glad you read that. That was a line I didn't like. I was focusing on more the ass shit he said. I ain't even write none of
Nigga
this shit I
said
like.
A10 without a bodyguard, and even he gonna need somebody guarding him. What? The fuck out of here, y'all. But
You sound just like Rock. What? That's how he be.
Cause he be
And then
under a rock. He a
when he
caveman.
hear niggas in the background, he want to repeat his shit. Like, come on, bro.
that line was fire though.
You
That
saw what Rock was
caveman
doing
line,
too.
that was dope.
Rock was listening to all in the background, trying to get every last person to be on his side with what he was
Like
saying.
Rock would have won. I felt like Rock would have won if he would have had more like angle and material directed more at Mook
Yes,
instead of just
that's
gun.
all he needed.
Instead of
That's all
just
he
like,
needed.
I feel like he was like he'll give him like 2 minutes of whatever angle setup
We got
schemes,
3 minutes
punches, and
left.
all that, and then like he'll just get this nigga at the end of every fucking round
Yo,
like
why
2
did he
minutes of
say?
100 guns, like 2 minutes of like 100 guns, like.
He said no excuses. I didn't help, Briz. No excuses. Yo, he really threw that in there, and then he changed it up to something a boy that had nothing to do with Mook again. Talking about how he wasn't in the back. Why wasn't you back there and all this and that? He was like, I was holding the door to go to the basement. Why wasn't you? What? What are you talking about, Rock?
He ain't say nothing about going to no basement.
To
He
the
just said,
to
if
where
I was told him
to
to
the back
then why didn't you run in that direction?
to no where the door was going to the parking lot. He said
He didn't say nothing about
yes
where the
he
door was
did.
going to.
He said I was holding
No,
the
he
door
didn't.
to somewhere to basically keep
He
going and
said I
keep
was
getting and
holding the,
shaking and
he said I was
nobody was
holding
coming.
the door.
And
Watch
then
this
hold up,
nigga, bro.
Mook did come back to that nigga. He was like, how you gonna talk to me about something like that? And I'm the nigga that set the shit off.
Word, why he ain't help his
The
mans
fuck?
anyway? Why he was talking about he was by a door? He should have been in that action
Why
getting
was he talking
active.
about he was about to do it?
He
Like he
should have.
admitted to it.
He should have been in that action getting
He
active. That
should have
nigga was at
denied
the
all
exit
that. I didn't like the fact
trying
that
to
he
leave.
admitted that he was about to
He
do
should
it.
have been in that action getting active. He was at the
Because guess
exit
what?
trying to leave.
The people ain't
Fuck
know
you
that he
talking
was
about?
about to do it. The people ain't know he was about to do it. Only T-Top and everybody and Chess and them that were there, they knew that he was going to do
Niggas
it.
found
And
that already, though.
Calico Father. We ain't really know that he was about to do it
Niggas
until
done
he admitted
said
it
that
just
already.
now.
See, if you was watching the champion interviews, T-Rex and them already went on champion and told that story already.
I just said that. That's what I said. Chess said it too. Chess said it. Everybody said it. But that's why the people like us, we ain't really know that could have been a lie. Them niggas could have been lying. But guess what? They wasn't lying. We got a minute and a half left too on this.
Factory.
Yo, Rock on fire. Piss on
And
that
that's
nigga.
crazy
I
because
don't
I had
care.
more.
They gonna tell him piss on him just to put the fire out. Mook had a that boat scheme was fire. That Grvzy had just said too. I'm telling you, I really did have a first debate, but I gotta see it again though. But I'm sorry because I like
That's
Mook.
the
I like
only
Rock
debatable
first.
round. Look,
No,
the only debatable round for me because I felt like Mook
yes,
did
yo.
take like 16 lines to get to something.
But then Rock the second half of that whole round after he apologized for what he did. Oh, we got less than a minute. That shit was just all downhill. He just started talking about guns and he was just like he'll do this and that. It just had nothing to do with Mook. And then that was when Mook came in and was like he had every inch of his body. It took him to not laugh and shit. I kind of want to start this over, but I don't know. We got less than a minute. This shit about to
It
bang on
wasn't a
us,
30, but it was a clear Mook 2-1.
bro. This shit about to bang on us. It's
Ain't no
telling me less
either
than a
way.
minute.
Mook 2-1 them.
Yeah, what else I gotta say? Cause this shit about to bang. That was it, y'all. That's how I move. That's how I rock. Unless niggas got anything else to say, we can run it back. But that's it. Yep. Is it banging? Oh, I'm about to say my battery low now. It's always something with this computer. I'm mad I ain't got no regular plane, yo. But yo, y'all good though? That Iraq, that Iran, I ain't like that for Mook. I ain't like that. Cause he just tried to compare the two countries, but he got it. Your turn, just give me whiplash. Look, it just bang, see?